Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper the Model Builder. And we're going on. I've got a new build, and this time it's the Peugeot 205. And it's number 24. Magazine number 24. I think this is box 21 by heart. I'm not sure. So I've got stages 81 to 84 to do, and it's to do with this the side, the back. I don't know how you call it. It's the side cover for the back seats, and we're going to put that together, and we're going to put the mirrors in, and we're going to put this into the car. So this is a build by IXO Collections. Have a look at their website, IXO.com and IXOcollections.com, and you'll see the beautiful builds they have, and they do, and they sell. So without further ado, shall we just get straight into the building and see what we get to? Let's just start this beautiful build, the red little car. I've got the English version here as well for the names, and we're gonna get that in, but we're gonna start with that one. Now, get my glasses off, and I'm pouring myself a cup of tea. We're putting it through like so, and we're doing 2 of those, and as you can see, we're putting those on the side. It doesn't matter how you put it in. The ball is supposed to stay in. And we put 3 screws in there. And they are the HP screws that we have right here. Okay. Now I need to check whether or not we're gluing that in. I don't know. So we're putting those in. This is the right hand one. This is fiddly as hell, man. That is the right hand one in. We're putting the left handed one in as well. Left side one in. And we're putting it just in front of those little notches that are there. And then we're going to take those 2 out, and we're going to put them together. That seems strong enough, but I'm going to put a little bit of my favorite glue in there. Tamiya extra thin. There's a location lug there, a pin there, and a screw, a hole, and we're going to put the location lug right there and the screw thing right there. And the screw that we are putting in is an AP. And make sure you push it to the side a bit. Because you don't want it. So that's in. Yep, perfect. Now, as we have that in, we're going to take the car out and put that thing in first with the AP screw. But we're going to get that out because I don't want to scratch the paint. This goes how? Like so. Okay, then we put it on its roof, and we're going to put this roof in. As you hear, that goes in pretty darn well. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, and 4 in, and they are BMs. So let's put this one in first. We're going to put those back, and we're going to put 2 in on this side. We can leave that to the side because that can move about pretty properly. Then this is where it comes out anyway on the other side, so no problem. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 BMs, and we put that whole thing in, and this is stage 81 done. So we've got 82. So these are the parts. This is a seat belt with a loop, and this is a seat belt without a loop, and these tiny little parts as well. So this is what we have, and the first thing we do is we put that red thing, there we go, that's in there like so, and we're going to put, let's see, I don't know which ones, those. There you go, it's in there. It's a bit of a pity that that is not in properly. If we're not using it, I might as well put it in a, I'm going to put it in a clamp anyway. Put a bit of there. Let's keep it like that because we want to put this one. We're going to put this one in first. So we've got the one with the loop at the end. We're going to put the first buckle in, and we let it slide. And then we're putting the completely black one in. Yeah, I've done it right. We're putting this one in as let's see, putting that one in as well. So we're going to put that one through that little hole there. And we're going to put that one there. And we're going to keep that in with a AP screw. Wow, okay, that's in there. We're trying to tie a knot and leave about 1.5 centimeters. Wow, that's easier than I thought. There we go. That's what you have. We're gonna put that little thing on the other side through that other hole on the goodness me. Oi, oi, oi. Big dimple and it's in. I'm going to leave that for that, like that for a moment, and that finishes 82. We're going on with 83. I've started already. We had that seat belt from 83, 82, and we're going to use that with the parts of 83. As you can see right there, this is all the left hand side, which is superbly correct. And we're going to put that second buckle that we're putting on the same side. Put that to the side. We're putting in we're screwing this in to, we can do that. I'm a little bit quick, but it will work. So we're going to leave that there for a second. We put that together, but I've been quicker than quick. And we're going to put that piece here first, and we're going to put 2 APs in there. My thumb is still hurting from pushing that little thing in. Tighten up when everything is in there. As usual. Now, what's the second thing we do? That thing we're putting in right there. And we are putting a AP on that one as well, and then we're going to put that second little piece in, which in the real car has a spring behind it, but in this one it doesn't, which is that little block which will keep the I don't know what you call it in let's see, what's that little part called? Just a second. Parcel tray supports. That's the parcel tray support. It's called a parcel tray. It's a shell for hats in Dutch. Hoedenplank. But it's the parcel tray in English. Okay. There we go. Okay. Then we're gonna put that belt. Well, that's all the buckle, the seat belt thing in. And this one is the wrong way around. So I'm gonna try and see if, oh God. We need to do this carefully. So we're turning it around so that we've got the right position of this belt buckle, and I'll show you in a moment why I changed it. So if you look at that belt buckle, the angle is straight down and then slightly forward. It was the other way around, so that wouldn't work good enough. So we're putting that there. We're putting this one through that hole right there. Now we've done that. So when you screw that screw in, make sure that that part is in straight away. I didn't see that. So we've got it like that at the moment. So one side is still loose. Let me see if we do anything about that. Yes, yes. Utterly, completely loose in there. That's all right. We're putting it on the chassis now. Or sorry, the body. And on the left hand side, that's where this is the left hand side, sorry. We push it in like so. Just keep pushing a little bit here and there. And you see it goes in pretty darn nice. That's something to behold. We're putting JMs in there. 2 of them. And there are 2 points where we screw in. So we're screwing in right here. So we've got a screw in right there, and these are still loose. And we're not doing anything with that, but we are getting something else out. Okay, I'm back. These are parts we had earlier, which is more or less a cylinder, and they want us to put that cylinder in there with a AP. That's more or less the screw of choice at the moment. There we go. So that's in like so. Let me just make a quick picture of that. We're going to put this to the side because we're going on with the same thing but on the other side, or at least the first step. So that's a copy of 81. And there we go, that one and that one together. Okay guys, that was stage 84. The last one was done, and I thought it was going to be a fiddlier build than anything, with all those seatbelts to put in, but it was quite alright, and went a little bit too quick. So I was hoping for a little bit more, but I haven't. I have got the IXO Porsche 917KH on its way, but we're waiting on that, so let's see what that brings. For this one, this is it, and let me show you what we have to show for. That for the right hand side of the car, and oops, the panel that is in there already for the left hand side, and it's more or less the same as we did there already, with all those little panels that we put on here, and here. And then that can go in the same as this one. We put that seatbelt together and it's all done. And then we can go on to the next part. This build is almost done. I think I've got 3 or 4 more to go. But I love it. It's coming together really nicely. It's a really nice build. Very detailed, very nice. Now and again, you get a little bit jumpy because of it, but it works. So we're gonna go on with it and finish it off and see what that brings. But thank you very much for watching. Please check out my channel, PJ Cooper the Model Builder. I've got quite a few lovely builds to do to see, and have a look at them. Like, subscribe, and pass it on. And I hope to see you next time, or anywhere on my other builds. Thank you very much for watching for this time, and see you next time. Bye bye.